All right, keep an eye on this SEPN here. It's coming up to your flag. It needs to break through. I hope it will not do it right now because we want to do it when the bell rings and not right now. This one has beautiful rains in it, so be careful with it. Both ways, all right? Both ways, nice rains. DC, I don't know if you're in this MU, but nice pop here.
I am not.
All right,
I am.
well done.
I got it.
Well done. Well done, Dina. All right, so let's see what else we have today.
AMD, Janie.
AMD?
AMD, sir. Yeah.
AMD. Nice push or what? Mm-hmm. Nice pop. My next resistance on AMD would be 121. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a pullback all over the place. Um, keep an eye on those SCPN, QNRX, and Pony, all right? All of them has nice range in it, so I'm gonna go away from those right now. So let me put this. Dina, can you write them in
Yes.
Discord?
Yes, I will. I wrote them down before. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the spy up here. Tesla, Nvidia.
I'm gonna put all of them up there that you talked about.
All right. Thanks, Dina. So let's get started then. Um, let me put this one in blue. Zoom out. All right. So SPY came down to support here and giving us a little bit of a bounce. What we want to see if we can push that over that resistance on SPY and push it. All right. That's what we want to see today. Almost came up to a nice double top up here on SPY. Gave us a nice push in pre-market today. Took everything up with it. Broke over your flag and gave us all this move here in pre-market today. So keep an eye on this one to break over that resistance we want to see and push on SPY. Tesla giving us a little bit of a pullback here with a flag on it. We already traded this Tesla right now in pre-market with this break over the flag here. It gave us a nice push, and right now it's doing the same kind of thing, flagging. All right, so we want to see if we can. Uh, all right, this one is a little bit more tricky than SPY. All right, you gotta be careful with Tesla today. So if we're gonna break over that resistance here on Tesla for an upside move, cautious with your longs. All right, might see one more push on it, and then see if you can turn it around um, and pull it. So just be cautious with with your longs on Tesla. You move your stop ups. All right, this one can easily give you a pop and a dump on Tesla. Nvidia, uh, beautiful flag again this morning, broke over here, came up to that resistance right now, giving you a flag. This one, just like Tesla, man, this one is also setting up for a pop and a pull. So again, be careful with your longs. Yeah, definitely be careful with your longs today, all right? All right, let's see what else we have. We got Mr. MSTR. This one came up to a little bit of resistance here, gave us a little bit of a pullback, flagging, holding support. You have a support here on Mr. that it's trying to hold. So you must hold that support line. You break that support line, you can get a pull on it. This one, we want to see a push over that resistance. And my next resistance on Mr. would be all the way up here. And that is at up here. That's my next resistance at the 421.40 area on Mr. APP, another one that made a beautiful move yesterday. You got to keep an eye on this one as well. Holding support here for now. This is your support line on APP, and you want to break over this resistance here. Now it broke over that resistance previously, gave us this sticking out its nose here. So definitely be aware of this 7650 area. My next resistance on APP would be, my God, um, all the way up to 330 spot 45, and then 38472 on APP. But like I said before, be careful with your longs today. All right. PLTR, another one that gave us a nice push, flagging here right now. Beautiful break over your flag here. Made a beautiful move on the PLTR, and right now you are flagging it again. Right now we are not breaking under support. Your support on PLTR is down here at the, what is that? 129.73. It's your first line of support. So keep an eye on the break over the trend line flag and a push on it. Now be cautious because this PLTR is already making a double top up here, right? Kind of a double top up here on PLTR. You want to break over that double top and be able to push it higher. So definitely be aware of this resistance. I have a resistance and I just don't know why it doesn't show up. Again, one of those strange things with this stupid platform. But if I go to the, there it is. All right. You're coming up, hitting that resistance here. You want to push through on PLTR. Okay. Oh, there it shows. All right. PLTR. So definitely keep an eye on this resistance you have up there. Actually, what else? What else? What else? Another one would be Carvana that made a crazy move yesterday as well. CVNA, very light volume in it, but right now Carvana is holding support. And your first support line on Carvana is down here at what is that? 295.40. This one needs to break above that 297.80 for an upside move, but right now we're holding the support line. Let's see what else we have. Um, what was that, Dina? UNH. Oh, UNH. Now, yesterday we played this UNH, right? And my
Mhm.
support line on UNH was all the way down here to this white line. And we were talking about it when, well, it was at 335 or 330. I was saying my support line is all the way down here.
Right down there.
So it came down to this support line and give you this bounce on UNH. Now with the UNH, you want to see if you can get this one to go just a little bit higher, a little bit higher. I would not mind at all. My next resistance on UNH would be, let me show you here, would be this line here, UNH. This white line, it's my resistance on it. So let's see if we can get it up there. Come on, come on, zoom in, zoom in. So my resistance is here at the 330, 330 spot, uh, 90. All right. So let's see if we can get it a little bit higher. Now, if it's going to go up here a little bit higher, turn around, bend over, and start pulling. Watch your support lines to break. All right. Break support lines. Come down to the next one. Break support lines. And then you have all the way down there. These 313, keep an eye on this one, 313 as well, right?
Okay.
All right. The other one was Pony. This one has beautiful range. It's a small one. You gotta keep an eye on this scanner on the side. All right. Keep an eye on the scanner. It came up to resistance. And it needs to break over that resistance line. Otherwise, don't touch it. We need to break through that line. All right. Very important. Otherwise, it's not gonna do anything. My next resistance on it would be all the way up here at 1975. All right, the next ticker of the small ones was this SEPN. Came up to resistance, doesn't want to push through. We said we don't want to push before the bell, right? We don't want to see that before the bell. So right now we are holding support. It came down to again, beautiful flag on it. Does it mean it has to break over for an upside move? Yes. Because if it breaks under a support line, it's gonna dump. Your next support on it would be all the way down to what is that? 980. 980 is your next support line. So beautiful range both ways. All right. Both ways. MU. MU. Nice push on MU. Well done. Anybody who took this trade, keep an eye on your support right now. You do want to see a break on the support, right? Otherwise, it's just going to flag and push again. See what else we have. Another one that was moving this morning was SMCI. SMCI. Now, SMCI is coming up to a little bit of resistance here. Made the three moves, two actually. Actually, three. Beautiful moves on SMCI. One, two, three. So right now you are coming up to this resistance. Your support on SMCI is all the way down here. And that support line is at 40, 45.24. That's your support line. So you want to break over, so a push. Next resistance we have on it would be that 48, 48, 30 on your SMCI. Right now we're a little bit on the heavy side. Um, AMD, Kajora said, AMD, beautiful move. So let's see what, look straight up, man. Kajora, beautiful move on the AMD. So you're coming up to a little bit of resistance here. So definitely see if you can get a little bit of a pullback on it. Just be careful with it. My support would be down here. Um, Giving us a little bit of a pullback already here on MU on the AMD. All right. Does anybody else have anything you guys want to talk about? Any other ticker? Look at Tesla testing resistance here straight up, pulling on AMD.
Can you look at ARM and VST, please?
VST, sure. VST.
Got a flag.
Flag on it. Beautiful move yesterday. Next resistance you have on VST, Dina, would be this up here that you need to take care of, and that line would be that 160 spot 30. 160 spot 30. Your support on VST right here, right now, right here would be this line of support that you are holding for now on VST.
Mhm.
And that is at 156.40.
Okay.
ARM coming up to a little bit of a nice push, double top here. Double topping here on your arm. My resistance is a little bit higher though. It's at 129, 129.80. It's my next resistance on your arm. Just a little bit higher. Come on, damn it. Cannot get it up there.
I wrote
Um,
it.
yeah. So keep an eye on this 129, 129.80. Keep an eye on that resistance. On ARM. AMD. Nice pull on AMD already. So let's see what he wants to do with this support line. All right, let me put this SPY up here. Now, like I said before, careful with your longs today, all right? So let's see, we have another 3 more minutes.
Out 95% of the AMD short. Running my fibs on pre-market level, so from the low to the high, basically at the 23 here.
Nice, Kajora.
I'm
All right.
watching SoFi.
Nice pull on PLTR. Mr. Hitting resistance. Doesn't want to push through. Definitely keep an eye on your support lines today, all right? You want to break them and pull. So on whatever push you're gonna get, you moving those stops up, all right? Right now we are still pulling here.
All right, Janie, let's be careful today.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Be careful today.
Pew. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Get ready, get set. Here we go. Getting a little bit of a pop on PDD. ARM making a pop. Slowly coming up to the next resistance here. Dina, be careful with the spreads on it. And be careful with your longs. Mister is not breaking over resistance. APP trying to break on the support. PLTR broke on the support. Apple is trying to pull.
Out Nvidia short 95.
I just got out of Sophie long. It's be like 4:49.
Mhm. Well done, Ken.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna head outside, guys. I'll keep listening. That was
Right.
a great move.
Well done.
Out more AMD short here. You're at the pre-market 38.
AMD, huh? Ooh. Hitting the first support here. So let's see if we're going to break under and pull it even deeper on AMD. Tesla is coming down to the first level of support.
Out Nvidia long 95%.
Do not trust that SPY.
Out Tesla short
Nice.
95%.
Oof. Look at Dina's arm. Dina, take some profit. 132 you came up to.
Like the good old days.
Careful with anything long. UNH broke under support, giving us a beautiful pull here. UNH.
Out Tesla long 95%.
UNH. UNH. Look at this pull on UNH. Damn, beautiful. I'm sure DC is shorting this one.
I am. I'm back in it.
Well done, DC.
Didn't get the best entry, but
Out UNH 95% micro bounce. There you go. 95% of the long on UNH.
Nice.
Pew.
Pew pew away. Carvana coming up to the next resistance here. Carvana, CVNA. Next resistance you're coming up to this 304. PLTR coming up to 132. Nvidia is testing resistance. Mr. at resistance. Coin is trying to push here.
Out more Nvidia long here.
Beautiful move on Nvidia. Straight up. Just like we want to see this one if we can break over that resistance up there and push it higher. All right, so SPY's coming up to the second resistance here. You want to push through. Tesla is testing that resistance point for an upside move. Move your stops. PLTR coming up to resistance here. PLTR 133.55. Like I said, be careful with your longs. You're moving your stops today, all right?
All right, out 95% of your Tesla short here. It did kick off that 344.91 as I was talking about. You're getting a move down, but check out your strength here. Check out your buy.
Well done, Kajura. Did any of the small tickers make any kind of a move or? SPY's having a little bit issues with this resistance area here.
Yeah, I got my alert. DraftKings finally hit the resistance. So,
Nice.
man, those
Well done, Ken.
are my three best stocks. I just want to say I love you guys to death listening to you.
Well done, Ken. Nvidia testing support here. Still holding this flag right now. PLTR having issues breaking over resistance.
All right, Tesla trying to flag here, so watch it. It's early, but she's trying to build. There's your WAP hit on the short. So if you had more shares short, take some off here, protect your gains. All right, out more Tesla short here. You're hitting an emotional level at the 340.
And that's why I was telling you, be careful with your longs today, all right? Be careful with your longs. Look at this pullback we just got on Tesla. Holding support here for now. Same thing happened to APP, PDD, PLTR. Behind your support lines now.
All right, out 95% of your Tesla long here. See if we can get back to WAP and over it. Right now, she's just looking like she's flagging.
Thanks, Kajura. MD, what are you doing? Hmm. So let's see if we're gonna get a pull now on AMD, taking it down.
Out 95% of your Tesla short here. You're back at the emotional component. See if we can hold or fold. Hey, Janie, I haven't touched it, but look at Google.
Google.
Google is shotgunning up.
Look at the pulls we're getting right now.
Out in Nvidia short 95%. You got back to WAP. And let's see if we can hold WAP and stay in some sort of range here. So if you're getting into long, take some long off quick. Pull your stops up, protect 95% of the long here.
All right, so we are getting this just like we wanted. If we want to pop, careful with your longs, top it off, pull it. So let's see if SPY is going to break under this support line, right? This is important now to break under this support line you're coming down to on SPY. Beautiful pop and pull on PLTR as well. Nvidia, Tesla, APP, everything. Come on, break and pull. PLTR testing support.
Out Nvidia short 95%. Out Tesla 95% short.
Take it down, Gajura.
Yeah, I'm listening to you guys. I'm waiting to hear you say when Tesla's curled. I want to get that.
Yeah.
I'm watching that Nvidia here. Both of them are a real nice plays so far today. Also, just so you guys know, the market just officially went red for the day, but we'll see how far and how long it stays red. I'm watching Nvidia for a probable turn here. You are retesting the low of the day. I'd still like to see it hopefully get down to about let's see, 131.87, but it might be a big ask of it today.
Right now, Tesla is trying to hold support. Beautiful break on the SPY. Next support is down there.
Right, you're less than on Nvidia. You're less than a point away from that ideal price target for me. So if you are short, I'd be encouraging you to take some off here and start looking for a bit of a turn.
Thanks, Kajora. Nvidia coming down to the next level here, where it all started. UNH is holding here, huh? DC. PLTR is also holding support. Nice pull on APP, on Coin, Mister, Reddit, PDD, PLTR, Apple. ARM is pulling down.
There's that push on the video I was mentioning. I'm out 95% along here. So for those who are probably going to ask why there, you check out your candles, you check out your volume, you check out the low of the day to where you are, between the high of the day to the low. So on your daily 23, you blew through the daily 23 pushback. It's dying about halfway between the 23 and now the daily 38. So that's why I wanted to get out some of the long there just to protect gains. Hopefully this is helping you guys.
Thanks, Kajora. Right now, Tesla is holding. UNH is grinding here. AMD holding support here for now as well. It's a beautiful topping on AMD, right? Start pulling. Right now, holding this support line, just like Tesla is right now. SPY is coming up and wants to retest that resistance. Right, guys. I don't want to see that SPY break over a resistance. I want to get it all the way down to the next support at least. All right, and see what it wants to do at this support line down here on SPY. Same thing goes for everything else with it. All right. How Tesla is testing support and resistances right now. Guys, right now we are holding here, making a little bit of a base. The stocks are taking a little bit of a breather. Um, for an upside move, you need to break over that resistance up there on SPY. I hope nobody got caught in this longs today, right? Because this is what exactly what we were expecting. Not to hold today. A push, top it off, break on the support, and start pulling. So I hope nobody got caught in holding any longs right now.
Negative. I didn't anyway.
You didn't? Okay, good.
No.
Good. Well done, DC. Well done. Come on, break down and pull lower. Come on. Come on, you bastards. Nvidia coming down to support here. Come on, SPY, pull.
Out more Nvidia short here. We did get that bounce I mentioned earlier. We're within about 30 cents of that ideal price target that I mentioned, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago.
Mhm.
So I'd be looking for a bit of a bounce here. If you do get the hold, draw your daily fib, see what where the 23 is at that point. And that's probably your first target, but you're now within 18 cents of that price target I mentioned. So go ahead, probably start really locking in some gains.
Good. Thanks, Kajura. Beautiful short all over the place.
Nvidia PT hit.
SPY still basing, so is Tesla right now.
I sold half my Nvidia. I'm gonna hold the other half.
Well done, DC. Let's see what else we have. But now your Tesla here, don't let it break over your resistance, right? Came up and touched that resistance a couple of times.
Right out 95% of your Nvidia long here. You're about halfway between the low and the 23 daily. So lock in some profits. Check out your 1 minute and 1 second candles. You're going to see significant size, volume. So this is starting to look like an SC short.
Thanks, Kajura. Tesla is breaking over resistance here. Tesla. See what else we have out there. SPY is still not giving us any kind of a curl. Still need to get that SPY with us.
All right, taking off more Nvidia long here. You're at the daily 23, or at least the current one. And again, pay attention to the size, the candles, etc. You're getting some volume here, indicating an SCR.
SPY is coming up and wants to retest resistance. Come on. What do you want to do now? Are you going to push through? We need to push this SPY over that resistance area. So we came up on SPY, touched it, and giving us a little bit of a pullback again. AMD testing resistance as well. Tesla slowly moving upwards. Move your stops on Tesla. Do not let it break under your support. It broke over, right? Your resistance is now your support.
Hello.
Hello, Cadence.
Been playing NUTX.
NUTX?
Yeah. It's one of the earnings plays.
NUTX. Nutex. Nice pull. Oh.
Is it very nice?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like it to go lower because I'm still in a runner, but
Mm.
say. Buyers step in, I'll get out.
Yeah, beautiful.
What do you think about the indexes, Habibi? Is it going to break this low or go higher?
On the Qs?
Yeah.
Oops. Qs.
Broke over a trend line on the daily, and like where the low of today is on it.
Well, I would like this one to come down. Condense, I would like that
I
to
would
come
too.
down. My next support on this one would be on the Qs.
I would love it to come down a little bit more.
49450.
494?
What did I say now? I
Are you
said
looking at the right thing?
494. Yes, 494. 49460.
Habibi, the Qs are at 517 now.
All right, let me see again.
I'm like, that's not that I wouldn't mind a drop to 492. I'm not complaining, but
wait
that's
a
quite
minute.
a
Here you
jump.
go.
Maybe when the chosen one speaks tomorrow.
Here you go. Qs.
I don't know.
Here you go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Down here.
Oh, goodness, you were okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree.
Hmm. But it's not going to happen today, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just get the sense that like they're
Hmm.
kind of holding.
Hmm. Tesla almost at the resistance area. Nice push on Tesla of the breakout. PLTR is still holding and flagging here. So keep an eye on this PLTR. Come on, SPY.
Look at Boeing. Boeing.
Boy,
Holy shit.
really? I didn't see that. BA. Nice push. What happened?
Trump speaking in Qatar about Boeing at 200 million or 200 billion or something.
He's trying to sell Boeing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was cursing Boeing because of they're not producing his airplane. Yeah.
Boeing agreement, 200 billion.
Okay. Hmm. So we are getting we are hitting resistance here on Tesla. Take some profit off, leave some on the table, and see if we can push it over. Look how many times this SPY is testing that resistance here. Come on, make up your mind. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to say out Boeing long, out Boeing short. I don't know what happened there. I missed it. Something about an agreement, but play the volume.
Nice. Breaking over resistance here on SPY. Ken, I hope you took this Tesla you were asking for, right? On Ken, he was waiting for that Tesla. Guys, were I inspiring to you guys today in pre-market when I was talking about all this
Oh yeah,
philo-
until I asked about
philosophical
MU.
things?
You're very
Until,
inspiring,
oh
Jenny.
yeah, yes. Well, I thought it was inspiring, and especially when I said we all dust in the wind, right? I mean,
Yes, we are dust
right?
in the wind. We're little tiny little peons.
Hmm.
Mm,
Everybody's inspiring to be something more, right? That's what we are
yeah,
doing. I mean, even a brick wants to become something.
a brick.
It does?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
does.
Out Tesla short 95.
Once,
You're getting retracement here from the high of the day to the low of the day. You're at a prior longer term, excuse me, pre-market 23. So pay attention to it here. We could get a curl, but I'd like us to come down to roughly 342.25.
thanks, Kajura. Yeah, it does. It wants to become a building. It wants to become a wall. It wants to become something. Right now, we cannot trust that spy, huh? Well, nice push we had on Tesla right now.
All right, out a little bit more Tesla short here. Coming back to the longer term pre-market 38. You're not that far above WAP either. It looks like about 70 cents. So look for a little bit of a turn here, whatever I'm trying to say. And there's your Tesla WAP hit. So watch her now. All right, out 95% of your Tesla long, like I talked about. You kick down through the 38. You got the WAP. Start locking in your upward gains here. Move your trails up on the rest. This ride can keep going forward, but it looks like, in my opinion, we're going to keep bouncing between these ranges today, setting something up.
Thanks, Angela.
Janny, do me a favor.
Yep.
Yell pew pew.
Pew pew.
Thanks, man.
PLTR still holding.